all right. I can't complain. Um, can't complain at all. Good Lord let me wake up again today. Got the RV where to start. Movable, I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, getting ready to start a new chapter in the journey. Really, um, we get a few people on here and we tell you about what's going on. If you like, heck, I'm going to tell you even if you don't like. Don't get bent out of shape because I said that being a smartass. Okay, that's all. I'm happy, very happy. Uh, Not only do I have $600 available to me right now, in a couple hours, or yeah, in a couple hours, I'm going to have another 9,800 to add to it, which will all be on bank cards. I'm not carrying $10,000 cash with me. I don't like carrying cash at all. Uh, that's why when they go digital, I really wouldn't care, except they're going to know every penny you make and all that crap. But I do like having money on a card instead of carrying it in cash. Margaret, Eddie, how you doing? Yeah, I just talked with the lawyer a few minutes. Not lawyer. The insurance company called me a few minutes ago, and she said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know it should be there today for sure. They're looking at a window between 11 something and 2, according to FedEx. She's tracking it, and she says it's out for delivery and whatnot." And I'm like, cool. So I should be getting a call anytime, maybe even during this live, that it's being delivered. Their office is closed 12 to 1, but there's a slot where they can deliver stuff. So they may do that if they happen to try and drop it off during lunch. So I'm figuring after 1 o'clock, they'll probably be calling the lady and saying, "Hey, it's here." They're going to call her when they receive it, and then she's going to tell me where to go pick it up. Hey, 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 Eddie, John, Frankie, everybody. Yeah, I was here earlier talking about our great fire department here. You can't read the rest. Not a whole lot's going on. I'm just doing my noontime. Um, I always do a noontime broadcast. I'm here. Oh, it's a great Halloween for me. I mean, just think. My Social Security posted half of it. So I got, and I had a few dollars. So altogether, I got $600 in the bank. And here in another couple hours, I'll be going to pick up a check for 9,800. Now it's going to cost me to cash that check, probably the 800, but I don't care. Or I may just keep it to Monday and just deposit and open a bank account, and it don't cost me nothing. I get it early enough today, I might just find me a bank and open a bank account here in town today. So we'll have to see. First, I got to get the check in my hand. You know what I mean? Get the check in my hand first. But just about any check cashing place will cash it. But of course, it's going to charge you. Look, Walmart loses out. I would normally just take it to the Walmart. But they don't get to cash it. Ha ha ha. Oh, hey, folks, I don't care about Halloween. Y'all celebrate that all you want. To me, it's a pagan holiday, and I don't like nothing to do with Halloween, nor Christmas, nor Easter. That's just my personal. I'm not here to ruin it for nobody or preach about it or nothing, but, I hope every one of y'all have a happy Halloween. I hope every one of the children have a safe Halloween. But me, I know people buy candy and do demonic prayers over it and stuff like that. Now, whether that really affects anything, I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't take no chances. I wouldn't take no chances. I mean, if you're good with God and everything, you ain't got to worry about that demonic candy. But look at all these people that aren't good with God and stuff. And if they did pray and all over that candy, you know, Satan's not as powerful as God. But there's a lot of power in prayers to Satan and stuff. I'm glad you understand, Mr. Eddie. Yeah, please double tap everyone. I see more. Double tap, double tap. Oh, I live in Black Canyon City, Arizona, but I left April 1st this year, and I won't be back until who knows next year. I'm out on the road with my mobile billboard fighting for everyone's rights to cannabis and hemp and to have all our cannabis prisoners set free. And hey, look, there's 12 people here and only 6 of you like me. Come on, you don't have to really like me, but do me a favor, double tap the screen. Just reach up and tap it twice real quick. That gives it a like and it puts it up in the algorithm. And I'd appreciate everybody, if you like what I do, whenever you see me, just double tap the screen, would you? I'd really, really appreciate that when people do that. It makes the algorithm pick up my channel so people can hear about the petition. Man, I can't wait for the call, damn it. I hope I have a couple hours to figure out what I'm going to do. I'd like to find a credit union, a credit union to join, but I want one that's got offices in Arizona. Like when I belonged to Black Canyon or Black Hills Federal Credit Union in South Dakota. They had sister credit unions all over the United States, with different names, of course, but they were all connected. I need to find a credit union here that's connected with one in Arizona, and then that way I can start an account here, and when I get back home, it'd be real easy to transfer it, and they wouldn't be all upset because it's going from one credit union to another. You know what I mean? Yeehaw! Well, the fire department come out here and put on a little show for the kids there. They let a couple of them, they helped them up the truck and let them stand in the basket, but they didn't go up in the air. I figured they wouldn't. But just to let them on the truck, and that was pretty cool. And then after the kids got to stand in the basket for a second, a couple of firemen took it up. Shit, I got dizzy just looking at them going way up there and back down. I'm like, whoa. Felt like I was standing on the boat again, about to lose my sea legs. Yo, Mr. Will, what's up? Well, according to the call I just got from the insurance company and everything, here in a couple of hours, I should have $10,000 available on my cards. Well, $9,800 will be in a check form, but I'm going to put it on my cards as soon as I get it, or I'm going to go open a bank account. Might just go open a bank account. Hillbilly Kush. Where am I going? Oh, when I leave here, I'll be headed to Kansas City, Missouri. I'll be there for a good month. I'm headed to Kansas City, Missouri. If a friend's got a place for me to rent, fine. If not, I'm just going to rent a damn campground. But there's engine there for like $800. I may buy that. I may just go get heads. I'm not sure what I'm going to do 100% yet. But I'm going to find a place that I can rent, and there's room to have, that I can work on my vehicle and everything. And they have no problem me working on my vehicle, and I can have a shower and electric. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, I mean, even if it costs me $700-800, you got to pay to live somewhere. So I'm gonna find me a place. Oh, not a whole lot, Michelle. Not a whole lot. Fire truck was here showing off for all the kids earlier. Um, the check's supposed to be here in a couple hours. Um, that's about it. Um, so probably, I don't think I'm going to do it today, but probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, I'll head out uh, towards Doug's up there in Kansas City, Missouri. If I have any trouble, I'll pull over and call AAA. I've got one 200-mile tow, and then I've got a 100-mile tow. So hopefully I don't have to use my 200-mile tow. And it's like 212 miles. So I'll find out within the first 30 to 50 miles. And if she heats up or not doing right or whatever, I'll pull over and let AAA tow her up there. But I want to try and drive her up there, at least part of the way and whatnot, see what's going on. I don't have to worry if it breaks down because I just call AAA either way. But that's less miles AAA is going to have to tow me. You know what I mean? So it helps AAA, actually. And if I can get it 100 miles, and it's only 100 miles, then I still have a 200-mile tow. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But that'll be in the morning before I leave. Yeah, Eddie, I've got it ready to fire up. Oh, look, look, look. Somebody calls himself a troll. Oh my God, it's Trump. A very, very, very stupid troll. What an idiot to say, oh my God, it's Trump. What an idiot. You don't even have to time that idiot out. Let him show his stupidity when he does. No, No, I hit the interstate and go. I hit the highway anytime I go. I don't want to take no back roads. I like to be right out with everybody on the main highways where they see the RV. If that's the best our optimistic troll has, I feel sorry for them. They're just butt hurt because I'm sitting here with 10 grand in a couple hours and they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. You got to understand their anger. Hey, it's time to take a bubbler, my friends. And just think, tomorrow at some point I'll be in a legal state where I can get something other than this Delta. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Delta's all right when you ain't got nothing else. But, yeah. Cheers. Man, I'd love to get with the guy that made me this and see if he could make me a dozen or two and what he'd charge me for them. Because I'd like to have a dozen or two of these. I really, really, really would. I hope I see them before I take off. I'm planning on going over there parking at the Jump Start after I pick up my check. I hope to go over and park at the Jump Start that I was at there on Pawnee. where I get my Walmart deliveries normally at. So I hope this is all done early enough that I can get over, get the money done, get over on Pawnee, order a Walmart order and all, and get that in before, they close tonight and all. That'd be cool. Oh, let me go up here and read something. Yeah, we're stuck at 11:28. I wish somebody would sign it and get it off of that. It's been that way for almost 48 hours. Hey, Epic, you cannot legally carry a firearm anywhere in the United States of America under federal law and have marijuana. You can argue that all you want, but I don't want to argue with people, okay? So don't even bring that shit here. States will tell you can have your guns. It don't matter if you're an open carry or not. When you go to buy ammunition or a gun, you swore that you're not associated with narcotics, okay? What do you think happened to Joe Biden's son? The only thing they got him on was lying on the application. So to say that you can legally have a gun, ammunition, and marijuana would be a very stupid thing to believe in. And you're the type of people I'm trying to get out of jail right now. So please don't go to jail. Don't carry marijuana and have a firearm. Never be associated with marijuana and a firearm. Matter of fact, you should always see your local guy. He don't turn your driver's license over to the states if they want to, so they can come after you. They don't ask you to buy a medical card or nothing. See your local guy. He don't tax you, don't want to know your business, don't care if you have firearms or whatever. But, I'd be careful what I post on here about having a firearm and marijuana, especially if you don't think it's still not federally against the law, because that'll get you in prison. Wow, 40 miles away. There you go. Oh, I'll have to come back here and deal with the ticket, which I will, and at that time I'm going to file a tort claim and sue the city. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I ain't going to ask for millions of dollars or nothing, but I am going to come back and file a tort claim for like 42,000 or something like that. You damn right I am. I told him that when I talked to the city the other day. And they're just lucky that I want to go, because I want to start parking in front of all the businesses and stuff. And having the cops come and harassing me every day about I shouldn't be parked there, they don't like you or whatever. But I want to go and get the vehicle repaired. Otherwise, man, I'm happy to start parking in front of all these businesses. And they're going to call the cops. And the cops are going to say there ain't nothing we can do. He's legal. Unless they want to violate my rights again. I mean, they want to play stupid games. I'm the person that plays stupid games. But right now, it's more important to just go ahead and take this month, go get my RV fixed, get my eyes fixed and stuff, come back here on the 17th, kick their ass in court, park here and whatnot until my tort claim is heard. Cool, enjoyable. Thank you, Mr. John. That's what I figured. That's the way to do it. I want to take this next month, get me a lawyer that's going to sue Walmart, get the RV fixed, and get my eyes done. That's the three main things. Plus, I want to get the dogs all taken care of and everything, let them, now that they're about 6 months old and whatnot, let them go see a vet. It's yeah. But now that I can afford it and everything, I'm going to take them in, let them get a checkup. I mean, they're all fine, but, I got the money to do it. I want to do it. They probably won't like me for it, but you know what? probably going to have the two girls fixed. That's the main reason I'm going. I need to ask Sean about Einstein, because I don't have to worry about him if I have the two girls fixed. And if it's going to be Einstein's dog, I'd rather him make that decision than me. And the troll didn't have it in him to stick around. He was afraid one of them, mine, was going to bitch slap him. Hey, 3 more of y'all are y'all trolls? Come on now. Double tap that screen, people. Yeah, but just you don't have to keep tapping it. Just double tap it, please. One time, double tap the screen. That puts a like up there, and it sends the algorithm up, and it shows people that y'all like my channel and all. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. 9 and 9, I love it. Hey, everybody, you make sure you sign that petition too, right? Mr. John, I try my best to be a man of my word. I try my best to do that. Yep. But that's why the good Lord rewards me too. You know what I mean? That's why the good Lord awards me. The good Lord knew my situation. He knows our situation before it happens. We have a choice which way we're going to go and whatnot. But he knew I was going to lose the Walmart thing. He knows that's nothing but the devil and how the devil plays. So, for whatever reason, thank God nobody got hurt. The car veered over and clipped the back of my RV. It didn't hurt the RV basically, except cosmetically. And too many people worry about cosmetic beauty. Look at all these women that don't think God made them beautiful and perfect. And they go have bigger lips, bigger tits, bigger butt on it. My God. You can't improve on what God made. I don't care what you say. He kept anybody from getting hurt. The only thing that happened was damage to 2 vehicles. And wow, I never believed that I'd be getting a check for $9,000 plus. I at best thought $3,000 at best. So that's just the good Lord looking out for me. He knew I was very not upset, but I wanted a resolution. I wanted to go to small claims. But because I didn't get all upset and been out and all this, that, and the other, look what happened. 9,800 is just as good as 10,000. Hell, the judge could have awarded me $1 and the case would have been over. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that could have happened. I was not expecting that. She said that it was too big for her jurisdiction. She didn't want to hear it. But that could be another blessing in disguise from the Lord above. Because remember, I was talking about maybe doing a GoFundMe and stuff to get a lawyer. Well, I don't have to now. Just like I was going to do a GoFundMe to fix the RV if I didn't. I don't have to now. See, the good Lord already took care of all that. And I got money to spare because I'm sending $2,000 as soon as I get it to my grandkid, my daughter and grandkids. And I'm sending $500 to one of my followers here. If he wants it out, fine. I'm not going to name him. Him and his wife, very good friends. They helped me out, although a lot of you have helped me out. But they helped me out at a time of need that it was kind of really bad. No one else had money to help me and whatnot. And they're like me. They're retired, whatever. They live on SSI or disability, whatever. They have a fixed income like me. and they scraped that $100 or whatever it was. It was substantial, and I couldn't get help. Nobody was helping me, and they took it out of their funds that month. And you know what? That meant a whole lot to me when they did that. And the good Lord gave me a chance to help someone back now because they need a car desperately and stuff like that. And so I am donating $500 to one of my supporters. I wished I could, donate it to everybody. And hey, you never know. Once I win that Walmart case, I might just do that. But the good Lord put in my heart to bless someone with a little of it. And that's what I'm going to do. Getting ready to order 1,200 of the little Jesus figurines, maybe even 1,500. But I've already put 1,200 of them in the basket, ready for delivery. But I probably will hold off on ordering that stuff a couple days because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be moving over to Kansas City, Missouri, and boom, once I get there, I can have stuff ordered there, have it sent to Doug's house or whatever. He can bring it to me. I'll pay him for his tow service. He can tow my packages to me. He'll love that. I'm glad that hillbilly Kush is working for you. The sign says, "Welcome to Missouri." There you go. Heck, I want to get over to Missouri, and I want to get a little bit of the good bud. I'm so tired of it. I mean, it's better than nothing. But the Delta's not. It's better than nothing. But I want to go get a little primo bud. I think I should take $100 bill and go treat myself. I really do. I think I deserve that, and that's probably just what I'm going to do when I get there. And Doug's not working or what? No. Yo, Doug, let's go to the dispensary and blow $100. Help me pick some shit out. Then we go over to his house and proceed to get effed up. Kind of do to Doug like he did to me in Colorado. When I was in Colorado Springs, Doug come out there and visited me. Him and one of his friends. They was going out dispensary shopping, and he wanted to know where I was, and they come by and stopped, and he had wax, and he had blunts, and he had all kinds of shit. And we sat there and got fucked up, and then he went on back home all the way to Missouri. So I kind of want to do that. Throw a barbecue for the family. They made barbecues for me. We get some big old steaks and stuff, and get his neighbor. I can't think of his damn name. I'm sorry, but he's got a neighbor that lives county corner from him. Has a big house there. Invite him and his wife and the crippled black guy. We just have a big old barbecue. Even get Weasel to come. And see, Doug don't know nothing about this yet. Doug don't know nothing about this yet. Damn it, man. Well, I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make damn sure it's real meat. I'm going to go to a packing house, a slaughterhouse, a meat store or something. Yeah, I'm going to... Got a little money to splurge, I'm going to splurge and make sure it comes off of a damn cow and not a laboratory floor. No, I don't go live driving. No, that's against the law. No, I don't do any lives driving. Now, if I get in a wreck, I don't go live driving. No, that's against the law. No, I don't do any lives driving. Now, if I get in a wreck, I don't go live driving. No, that's against the law. No, I don't do any lives driving. No, I don't do any lives driving. No, that's against the law. No, I don't do any lives driving. every time I go to another city or if I stop or whatever, I go live all the time. Like if I get pulled over, I go live. If when I pull into a truck stop or something, or at noon and 7 p.m., I go live. I used to let people know where I was at all the time when I was in a truck stop. But the trolls had me, well, they say they had me banned from Facebook. I think it was Walmart that did. All of a sudden, my Facebook account gets banned. And it was right after I made Walmart's court hearings a Facebook event. And see, that would have worked out in their favor if they had just let it be a Facebook event. You know, nobody came, and the decisions wasn't against or for. So they took away my Facebook page just to be assholes. Yo, Big Mike. About time you come on. But yeah, like you go on my YouTube channel and look, you'll see lives every day, uh, since April 1st, I think. And I plan on doing that, at noon and whatnot. Now I do a short of the morning normally, but everybody knows where I'm at right now. Like tomorrow morning, I won't be here. So tomorrow morning on YouTube and TikTok, I'll do a short. That's them little 15-second clips of where I'm at. Or I may do a 60-second one too. But I can't go live until like November 4th. And I'm so fed up with that stupid ass Chinese app. I hope they put it up their little Chinese booty hole. I want to get my 50-some dollars away from them. They can do whatever they want with that app. They can put up Mark's butt, and Mark can put Facebook up the Chinese butt. Hey, Will, I'm just waiting on the call. She said she called me right before I got on here and said she just wanted to give me an update that she's pretty positive I'm going to get it today, that she's tracking it. It's out on the truck for delivery, and it should be between 11 and 2. As soon as the insurance company gets it, they're supposed to call her and let her know they got it, and then I'm supposed to go get it. They are at lunch from 12 to 1, but supposedly UPS or whatever can slip it through the slot or a box or whatever, which that is true. And they probably do that, being an insurance company. So it could be at 1 o'clock. They call them, and then, say 1:30, I might get the call, hey, the check's there. Cheers. Here's hoping to a call at 1:30. But here's the thing. I'm thinking of walking the 2 miles. I mean, I won't have $9,000 on me. It'll be in a check. So I don't, I don't see the harm of walking up there and back. If I knew where one of these damn little scooters or bikes you can rent and hop on, I would. But I don't see them around when I need them. But you can bet I'll be on the lookout for something myself. Building another rack on the front, put a little hover around or something on there, damn it. Bike, a hover around, whatever. Oh man, I could show you a video where, hang on a second. Well, I don't want to turn on the hotspot and all that. There's a video on my YouTube, Texas Trooper. You know how you're not supposed to mess with Texas? You can actually watch late breaking news of me in Lubbock, or I'm the lead story in Amarillo. I mean, if you just Google my name, there's hundreds of stories and stuff. I give out the Bad Cop No Donut Award. If they, or I used to, I don't have any no more, but you can bet I'm going to have some. Oh, yeah, I'm going to order my Bad Cop No Donut bumper stickers. But I'm also going to order the Good Cop Attaboy ones too. And it'd be the same deal. Somebody put one on a police car and give me a picture of it, whatever, I'll replace your sticker. But I'm not telling anybody to do that. Nope, that would be vandalizing police property and stuff. But if somebody did happen to and whatnot and got me a picture, I'll replace your bumper sticker. Because I normally ask for a $10 donation on them stickers, you know. And if somebody put one where they could get a funny picture on, well, hell, I'd give them another $10 back. But no, I've been through illegal searches, Huntington, West Virginia, by two cops that you can't tell me they didn't profile me. Just their name tells you they profiled me, because they're true names, and there's people that can verify this. It's not made up. It was Trooper Roach and Sergeant Hash of the Huntington, West Virginia subdivision. You know, their state police. So yeah, the good Lord's put me in some really cool situations. What's the chance of having Sergeant Hash or Trooper Roach? Yeah, Trooper Roach and Sergeant Hash doing an illegal search in a Walmart parking lot. Hell, the city told me I could sue them. They weren't even going to fight me on that. But I didn't want to take their money, the taxpayers' money. Now, this being my last year and whatnot, oh, hell yeah. I plan on coming back and not only filing the one tort against Wichita, but yeah, I'll go ahead and continue with the claim on Wichita. Yeah, or not Wichita, Topeka. I'll continue the tort and everything on Topeka. If I have to come back here and do this and whatnot, I won't have one but two tort claims here. But most cops are great. The only real trouble I have cops now is parking. And you know what? You'd think cops had a lot of better things to do than harass people with parking. But see, I don't do nothing illegal. There's nothing for them to, you got to do something illegal for them to even talk to you. You know? They come up, you're illegally parked. No, I'm not. Well, we can argue it out or whatever. When they threaten to tow my vehicle and they give me a citation, cool. That's when we're going to go to court. And that's just what happened. Exactly what happened here. But see, I'm going to go up to Kansas, and I'm just going to get me a rental car for a day. And I'm going to drive down here, and I'm going to attend the court, and I'm going to drive back up there. Ain't no big deal. Cost me $100. Ain't no big deal. But I guarantee you, I'm going to be at that court hearing on the 17th. They're not going to put no damn warrant out for me. And we're going to go take it to trial, and we're going to kick their ass, and then I'm going to file that tort claim I'm telling you about. Watch. It's going to happen. Even if they drop the ticket now, I will file that tort claim. Because haul me into court for something I, wrong and whatnot. If I have to appear in court, I'll file a tort claim. Now, if they drop the ticket between now and then, and let me know I don't have to come back here and whatnot, that's another story. But if I'm made to come back here just to hear that they dropped it or something, I'm still going to file the tort claim. Because I gave them plenty of chances, plenty of time, and that's just a waste of my time. So I can refuse it. Oh, so I can reuse it. There you go. That's why it's important to subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel there and turn on the notifications, you'll see exactly how I handle the cops. Well, matter of fact, if you want, when you go to my page, and it should say videos, shorts, lives, yada 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 yada. Go to the lives and go down to where it says "Bad Cop No Donut" or something. You can see the interaction. The one I'm going to trial on the 17th for. And I've already proved my case on video. I've already proved it. They were out of line telling me and ordering me to leave and stuff. They just were. They overstepped their jurisdiction, their bounds, and everything. But let's let a judge tell them that. No, you haven't seen the lady cop. This has been all over the internet. You haven't seen the picture of the lady cop where I gave her the "Bad Cop No Donut" sticker and she refused? Yeah, they're orange and black. Part of it's orange, the other part's black. I'll probably keep the same colors and everything. I like them. And there's orange lettering on the black and black lettering on the orange. And big bad cop, and then and no donut. Or good cop, attaboy. Hell, when I held my Mount Rushmore event, I had bumper stickers made up with Mount Rushmore on one side, over in the corner. And beside it, it said, "Where great minds got stoned." I may make some more of those. People loved them. Yeah, nah, I don't want to do the magnets. I just like doing the paper ones, Hell, they cost you $2, $3 a piece anyway. Magnets going to be more. And it's hard to get people to throw a donation, so... Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, but nah, I don't know. But bad cop and then no donut, It's actually a pretty cool idea. But I don't know about the magnets. I'll go see what kind of price I get, like regular paper versus magnet. No, it's not a never mind. It's actually a pretty good idea. And if I could get them at a decent price, people might donate for them and put them on an icebox or something. So, no, thank you. That's a real cool idea. Yeah, well, hey, Eddie, I appreciate it, See, I got to think things through for a second, especially when I'm stoned. I'm thinking, see, I got a fiberglass vehicle. I ain't got many places I can put a magnet. So right away, but everybody's car is metal, so I just had to put it in a gear, grind them gears a minute. But no, that's a really good idea. That is a really good idea. And I could do them in paper and magnet. Really good idea, it is. Thank you. I like that as almost as much as I like my little figurines. Hey, it just took me a second. Like I say, I got a fiberglass vehicle. You can try and put a magnet on it. And my walls are wood. Try and put a magnet on them. Hang on a second. I don't think I'll get kicked off. If I do, I'll be right back. Hopefully that it didn't kick me off, did it? Hey, sometimes it takes me a little while, but I appreciate you suggesting that and giving me a time to straighten it out, Thank you. Cheers with the lemonade. I mean, it's actually a good idea, especially if I'm going to have bumper stickers printed up. Uh, I could do them at the same time. Hell, I think we need to do a celebration bowl for that. What do you think? And we all hope at 1 o'clock or a few minutes after 1, I get a call saying my check's there. Because hopefully shortly after 1 o'clock, I get that call that the check's there. It'd be cool if they get back from lunch, the one here in town. It's only 2 miles away. They take lunch 12 to 1. Their office is closed. It'd be cool. They come back and they look on the floor or whatever, the box where drop off is, and they call and say my check's there. Yeah. Because it'd be early enough. I could go get a bank account, deposit in the bank, whatever, or early enough go to a check cashing place and put it on my cards. Oh, hey, Tiffany, it's going okay. I got in the vehicle, Tiffany, I'm sorry, Papa. I got, all I did was jump the positive wire, the ignition wire, and that gives me ignition. She turns over. I didn't try and start it, but I know it has ignition. So I'm just going to jump that. Probably later today, move over by the jump start that I first met y'all at, I think, down there off of Pawnee. And then tomorrow just have her towed. Well, I'm going to take off. And if it overheats or anything like that, I'll just have her towed the rest of the way because I do have a 200-mile tow. I'd like to drive at 100 and with no problem, and use a 100-mile tow if I have to, than my 200. But either way, I'm headed to Kansas City, Missouri tomorrow. I'm waiting on a call anytime that my check is down the road about 2 miles. I'm going to just walk down there. If I don't see one of these little scooters or bikes around here, which I'm down by the courthouse and stuff, you'd think that they are. I may, ask someone if they are. If there is, I'll just rent one of them for an hour or whatever, go down there and get the check. I don't want to drive the motorhome the 2.5 miles and whatnot, and then and then go to a check cash. But I'd rather drive it as little as possible. Oh, you mean after I leave? I got to come back on the 17th. I got to come back on the 17th. And then another date after that. Because if the city don't tell me today or before the 17th that that's been dropped and I don't have to come, I'm going to file a tort claim against the city and sue them. It won't be no high dollar lawsuit, but I would want what's fair to hold me captive, and make me go to court and shit. Violate my civil rights. It's worth a couple dollars. I'm not going to sue for no $1 million or nothing. 42,000 comes to mind. Nah, actually, I'd file a suit for $4,200. Taxpayers don't need to be paying a whole big giant lawsuit, but And also, the city needs to be taught a lesson, especially screwing with someone over parking. 3 cops. A regular patrolman and 2 sergeants. And 2 sergeants violating my civil rights. That's what pisses me off. Not her. She didn't know no better. Look at the idiots that trained her. So obvious she didn't know any better. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Gosh, I need to get a hold of old boy that makes these. Hopefully I'll see him over there this evening or tomorrow before AAA comes. I got a feeling that I'm going to end up just getting her towed. The rear seal's leaking pretty good now. Since the accident, the rear seal's leaking. Of course, I do have the head problem. So it may be best just to go ahead and have it towed tomorrow. But I'd like to be within my 200 miles of, destination. So either get dropped off 20 miles or whatever before where I'm going, or drive her 20 miles or so to the first truck stop north or whatever and get a tow from there. Depending on how much they charge per mile after the 200. Because I think from where I'm setting to where it's at, it's 211 miles. Could end up being 200, who knows, until I call. Oh, heck yeah, Mr. Papa. No, I'm not going to jumpstart. Did I say I'm going to jumpstart? I don't need to jumpstart the RV. I put a jumper wire on my ignition, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm going to jump the ignition to go to jumpstart. There, that is pretty funny. Well, when I come back, it's probably just going to be the one day, because I'll get me a rental car. I'll get a rental car for a day and just do a 1-day rental, fly down here early morning, get into court, and then go back and turn the rental in. Because I'm going to, by the 16th, or the 17th, I'll already be in a place that I'm living. And, the motorhome will be secure. I can leave it for 24 hours, you know what I mean? And that's what I'll do. I'll leave it in a friend of mine's hands for the 24 hours I'm gone. I'll rent a rental car, and I'll come down and go to the court hearing. It's not, I don't think it's the trial. Even if it is, they're not going to throw me in jail over a damn traffic ticket or nothing. I'm going to beat it. But I don't have to bring the Cannebago back to do it, is what I'm saying. That's a couple 100 miles. I'll get a rental car with unlimited miles for a day. It'll still be a lot cheaper than trying to bring the Cannebago back. And I don't know if I'm going to have it fixed by the 17th. You know what I mean? It depends on what I end up doing, if I get help, if my eye surgery, when it can, or the cataracts can be done or whatever. I want to try and get a lot of things done within 1 month. And if I get the Walmart lawyer hired and all, I don't think I'm going to have to go to court on December 10th. I think the lawyer will have it thrown out way before then. I'll check with the lawyer and do what he says. He'll probably tell me to go on, that if he can't have it thrown out by then, he can get a continuance. Once you have a lawyer that can go in for you, that's, I'm not worried about that no more. Actually, the good Lord set me up pretty good with all of this, especially the hit and run money coming in. Oh yeah, he's got a coolant line. No, 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 no. As soon as she gets hot, I'll pull over. Like I say, I got AAA. As soon as she gets hot, I'll pull over. Now, if there's a truck stop a couple of miles on down the road, an hour or so later, I'll fire it up. Put water, fire it up, and drive the couple of miles and get in a truck stop. Because sometimes, or say place. Sometimes AAA takes 2, 3, 4, maybe even more hours than that. It depends, because they got to get a semi-wrecker or a big enough wrecker out for it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can't depend on a tow within an hour or so. Nah, Big Mike, you ain't missed nothing. Right on. Well, like I say, I'm going to land over there at Jumpstart today. What time tomorrow I'll be leaving, I have no idea. I'm probably just going to call and have the tow truck meet me there. It's probably the best thing to do. And then I don't know what time they would come. But I'd call them in the morning about 8, 9 o'clock probably. So hopefully by noon or 1 o'clock I'd be picked up tomorrow. Yes, he did. He's on your side. Who's on my side? No, Now, when I move over to Pawnee there, that might just happen. Oh yeah, God's definitely on my side. And see, it's not in concrete that I'm going to move over to Pawnee. I may end up just staying here one more night and having it towed off from where I'm at. It all depends on when I get the check, because, like I say, I'm going to walk down there. That's going to take a good half hour or so. Then I got to either walk to the bank, walk to a check cash place, or walk back to the vehicle. I'm not going to walk to a check cashing place and carry that kind of money. Now, if they can take and put it on my cards and I don't have to carry that kind of money, I'll do that. But I'm thinking about just walking up there, getting the check, and then walking back to the Cannevago. And from here, I'll stop at a bank if I can find one on the internet. And if not, I'll just stop at Ace Check Cashing, and I'll have them loaded on my Chime and Cash App card. Well, hello, Dennis. How we doing? Depending on what I'm doing, Mike. Depending on what I'm doing, if I knew, I'd probably watch. But man, I'm going to be busy. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to walk up to pick up that giant check and walk back. So I mean, it just depends on when you do it. So far as me, don't be disappointed if I'm not there and have bigger and better things to do right now. Hey, if you're dressing up for Halloween, you ought to get dressed up and whatnot and do your first one in your Halloween costume. 1 o'clock. Come on. Let's hope this phone rings in the next 10, 15 minutes. If it does, I'm going to be saying, see ya. Because I can't fast walk and record at the same time. Otherwise, I'd say, take a long walk with me. But I want to be paying attention on the road instead of the phone. It's a 2-mile walk. Hey, there you go. Hey, question. Is there an app or something that you can locate these scooters and stuff around town here in Wichita? Or am I dreaming? They should be them bikes, electric bikes or scooters or whatever. Anybody know anything about them? Is there an app that locates them? Like, can I look at my phone and say, oh, there's one a couple blocks this way? And anybody know anything about them? I mean, I could always Google it once I get off of here, but if someone knows, then I don't have to get off of here right now. I just assume y'all be here when I get the call that the check's there. I just know if the phone lights up Bristol West Insurance, that's what they're going to tell me. Come on, Bristol West. I'm sure there's an app that you got to put and all that stuff. I'll have to try it when I get off here, try it. Yeah, well, I can do that. I mean, I don't mind linking one of my Cash App card or something to it and whatnot, if it's not ridiculous. I can do that, because it'd save me a 2-mile walk, you know? I mean, really, if I felt like waiting and everything, I'd call an Uber or a cab. It's not like I can't afford it. But then again, I want to save money too. So if I can rent a little scooter you stand on and go down the street, yeah. See whether I like them or not, whether I might buy one of them. I know how the bikes are. Oh, they're still popular to young people and everything. They really are. Well, a lot of them are where people leave them too. But yeah, I'll take a look at the app. After the insurance calls, or after I get off of this or whatever, I'll look at the app. Yeah, I can't be toking a whole lot because I need to be maybe riding or standing on a scooter here in a little bit. The sooner the better. Speaking of bubbler, I heard that somewhere. Look how dirty my water's got since yesterday. Yeah, I've been celebrating. 2 pre-rolls yesterday in one day. And I'm on my first pre-roll today. And yeah, I'll probably have the second one done by morning. Have a little for a morning hit. Well, cheers. it really don't matter with the Delta 9 because it's out of your system within, if you catch a buzz off of it for 20 minutes, you did good. Yeah, this is the smoke shop Delta A or Delta 9, whatever. When I was first getting them, they seemed to be all right. Now they're like, yeah, they're like the crap you get out of the dispensary. And it's probably because smoking the same things from the same place. But it's better than nothing. Times of money and no grass suck compared to times of having grass and no money. Because if you have grass and no money, you can always get a little money, you know what I mean? But if you got money and can't find no grass, shit. The alternatives, they all suck. Coke, heroin, all that, alcohol, all that. Nope, nope, nope. Levi Electric. Oh, heck. Let me try and write that down. I'm just going to... Shit. I'll just have to Google it. And then to give me the app and everything, right? Let me put this down. L-A-B-Y. And that's good for Wichita, Kansas? What if Wichita don't use the levy and they use some other company or something? Because I know there's all kinds of different companies that do them. I had a friend that used to pick them up and charge them. I forget what he got to charge them, $4 or something like that. But if you do 10 of them, that's $40. Good for everywhere. Okay. Hang on, I can see this image. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, for here it's BO. Thank you. I wonder if there's a BEO app. Yeah, I just got that, Papa. Thank you. Find what while I'm live? Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no. Shit, I'll be excited enough trying to get down there to see what a $9,000+ check looks like and all. And to get back. I should be off of this and online looking at banks and check cashing places. But I don't want to do the check cashing until I'm back to my RV. That way, if I can't get it put on the card, I don't have to worry about having no cash on me. Good time for people to rob people when everybody's running around in costumes. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, still, I don't. No, 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 no. I don't need you to know how many times I fall down or whatever. uh, oh, Tiffany, I doubt it. I doubt it. And whether a bank's got that kind of money and wants to give it to you, I don't know. I do want a bank account. I want to open a bank account. I've been wanting to open a bank account. But here's the thing. Um, I want to transfer it to Arizona. So I want to find a bank, well, credit union really, that, like when I had one in South Dakota, everywhere around the United States, pretty much, they had a sister bank or a sister credit union. I don't want a bank. I want a credit union. Um, if I can find a credit union here that has sister credit unions in Arizona, that's who I want to go with. And then that way, when I get to Arizona, I can just transfer and nobody's butt hurt or nothing, and whatever. That's my thought here, logic here. Um, or I can just put half of it on my Cash App and half of it on my Chime card. I'm sure the check cash in place would happily do that. And it'd probably cost me, a few hundred to cash the check. But whatever it takes, I mean, to me, it's blessed money. You know what I mean? Free money, blessed money, whatever. I don't want to throw none of it away. And if I can open a bank account and get it cash for free, I would much rather do that. But right now, time's at the essence and all. If I can find, like I say, a credit union um, that would transfer it to Arizona, that would be cool. Well, I want to open a bank account, but see, I'm going to Arizona and whatnot. I don't want to have to come back here. But I guess I could close a bank account without coming back here. Yeah. But it's definitely either going in a bank, it's going on a card of some sort. It's either going on a bank card, a Cash App card, or a Chime card. It's not staying with me. You know what I mean? Not just because of theft and stuff, but I know what it is to lose an RV in a fire. And true, mine didn't burn all the way down, but a lot of them do. And I'd hate to lose all my if something happened and I lost my funds in the RV, that'd royally suck. A 120 songs. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. Oh, you're talking about him and his music. Okay. You're talking about, never mind. I caught up. You're talking to Mike. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I feel left out. I'm just joking with you. Come on. I'm just joking with you. Uh, hey, I told you there's an app you can get that will bypass that. Oh, well, it could, but nowadays, and see, if I go in there and say, hey, can I walk out of here with $3,000 in my hand and, open account? If they say yes, boom. If they say no, yeah, we're not going to do it. It clears as soon as they run them nowadays, usually. I mean, but you are right, that you are absolutely right. But as soon as that cashier calls it in, it should clear. It can take up. And you're absolutely right, because if they won't let me leave with a card and $3,000 cash, yeah, I won't join the bank. Why would I? I'd want a way to my money, or they could mail me the card to Doug's address. In a couple, I could agree to that. But I definitely want to take out like 3,500 and leave the rest in the bank. Because I need to put $3,000 on the Cash App card. Because I'm serious. $2,000 is going to my daughter, 500 is going to a friend, and the other 500 is going to the little figurines. Yeah, me and Bank of America don't get along. Bank of America lost $8,000 due to me years ago because I was found incompetent to stand trial. Uh, I never was held accountable for the 8 grand that the bank overpaid me. Pretty much. They said the check was good. I put it in there. I waited 2 days. I could have took the money out that day, but I said no. I want to make sure that it's a good check. Whatever, I'll be back Monday or whatever. And I did. I waited a couple of days, and I didn't draw out the full 10 grand. I only drew out 8 grand. A couple of days later, I get a sheriff at my door. Oh, blah blah blah, and they want to prosecute you and this, that, and the other. Well, that all happened during the same time the cannabis did. And for them to find me incompetent to stand trial, they couldn't get me for accepting overpayment from the bank and whatever. So technically, I got paid $8,000 back then to be found incompetent to stand trial. Yeah. So me and Bank of America went, yeah. I don't think they want my money. Well, I don't want to put my money in their bank. They may say, oh, no shit, hey, now we're even. No, ain't going there. Well, I've got a Chase card, so, Chase Bank. I look up a Chase, oh no, I got a Chime, not a Chase. Never mind. But yeah, Chase is I like credit unions. Credit unions are so much better. They are. I like credit unions. Eddie, he can send you a link. What you got to do? Hey, John, hang on. Hey, John, check this out. If you find him, you should be able to find, like, you see how mine is when you go to mine. It's got the videos and all this, that, and the other, and whatnot. You can't find that. Is that what you're saying? Well, just keep clicking on his picture, and it eventually take you to his channel. You're trying to get to his channel. Yeah, there you go. Check his icon on here. Um, if nothing else, you can see the channel activity and stuff like that. Uh, well, damn, I was hoping for that call. Now watch, the one in California will go out to lunch when these people call, and it'll end up being 5, 6 o'clock, and the place will be closed, and I'll be putting Calvins in the window. No excuses, just like I told them. And I got to keep my word. But they're going to call in about the next 15 minutes. Wishful thinking. What's the meaning to the title of this video? I don't know. I don't remember what the title was. Remind me what the title was. I forget, and I'll happily tell you. Oh, that's cool. Hang on. Let me see. Let me write that down. Um, Emmy. Damn it. Put it on my eyeball. Oh, Merit Trust. Oh, that's not the title of the video. Well, yeah, it is. Don't you see it on the top of the RV? Uh, 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 um, I'm just quoting on what was on the top of the RV. It should said cannabis and hemp. I may have left out cannabis. No, just on the top of the RV there, the old paint job. I think it says Mr. Trump set cannabis and hemp free or hemp free. I think it says cannabis. I may have wrote hemp instead. I don't know. Um, but what's it say on the RV? If you look at the picture, what's it say? Uh, oh, I understand that. I understand that. No, I was just, yes, whatever that said on the RV. Because I know he did set hemp free. It may have said hemp, and that was before he set it free. I don't know. But I was just kind of repeating what it said on the RV up there if you look on the top. Skyward. I'll check them out. Thank you. I'll definitely check them out. Right on. Oh no, I've opened a bank account. I opened a bank account with Bank of America with an insurance check, and it was for $10,000, just like this one is. Uh, and I could have had all that money the day if that day or whatever, and I only took out a couple grand. I think I might have took out 8 grand and left two in the account. I think I walked out with 8 grand that day, and left two in the account because that's when I went and tracked down my daughter and everything. Went and rented a car for a week, and me and my girl at that time, we just went on a trip. Went and found my daughter after a long time of losing them, and Lexi was her name. We went and visited her son. I give my daughter $1,000. I give her son $1,000. Yeah. So, yeah, I've done it before. I opened an account and walked out the same day with like 8 grand. Because I asked him, I said, well, how much can I take out? And he said, oh, it's cleared. You can take out all of it if you want. Except what you had to leave in there, $100 minimum or something, to stay in the account. Make a t-shirt with that on. There you go. Oh yeah, probably going to be between 4 and 5. Absolutely. And if I can save that by opening an account, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best. First, I got to hear that damn phone ring. And say, hang on, guys, I got to answer this call. It'd been funny if all of a sudden it rang and I had to say, hey, hang on, I got to answer this call. That would have been spooky. Of course, this is Halloween. Time for spooky things. And you won't believe the most thing I want to do so much right now that I'm just waiting to do, and that's to send my family and my friend a gift. That's the main thing I want to do as soon as I get it into cash form or whatever where I can use it. Not me, not stating nothing. I want to take care of my family and a friend first. And get them damn figurines ordered. I got to call Doug and get his damn address. I need my bank new. If I get a bank, I need an address to have the bank card sent to. And all my shit that I'm going to be ordering off of Amazon. Because, I could start spending money tonight, especially if I have an address to have the shit sent to. Oh, I'm way ahead of you on busting out that bubbler, my friend. You're catching up. I was just getting ready to say cheers. I just loaded mine again. Oh, you had to burst out the bubbler. There you go. Cheers and cheers and cheers. I'm going to have to change water here before long. I want to see old boy that makes these. I really do. See if he'd make me a few of them before I leave, or what it would take to get him to send them to me or something, because I'd like to have a few of them. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, I'm not gonna. I'll put it on my Cash App and my Chime card. I'm not gonna to be walking around with cash. No, I agree with you. Now I can put it on my Cash App or my Chime card. Hell, Chime would probably appreciate it. I've had a Chime card for a couple months and I ain't put a penny on it. I just haven't had a chance. I don't want to put it all on one card, but yeah, I could split it up on a couple cards. I mean, I need to put 3,000 on my Cash App just to take care of a few things I want to do. You know? Yeah, probably about 6 grand uh, on the Cash App card alone. Because it'll go, the 6 grand will go pretty quick. And then the lawyers having 8 grand, so it ain't gonna be that much to sit around. Oh, I hear you. The world's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Yeah, I mean, if they don't release food stamps today, which I think at the last minute they're going to do, maybe not, um, it's going to be stupid. Or maybe they wait a day or two, but I think they're awful stupid not to release the food stamp funding. No matter who you are, awful stupid that it hasn't been overrid, whatever. It tells everybody in America they just don't care about the American people. And that's sad. That's sad. And that's every one of them. There's a law wrote in there that if something happened, that food stamps are supposed to be paid, covered by the federal government or whatever. Uh, they're just ignoring it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's their way of getting a bunch of bad people locked up or whatever. I mean, I don't know the reasoning behind it at all. Just see if they can get away with it. Like the pandemic the first time, just see what they can get away with. How crazy people are going to go when they shut off the food. I mean, I don't know what's behind it. If any of y'all do, let me know. Because it's just as stupid as can freaking be. If they could have, they would have cut our Social Security off. They didn't want to have all them old vets and everybody again, the I don't give a F people. They didn't want them coming after them. That's the only reason we got our checks. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that's the only reason we got our checks. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, I can show it to you. I'm about done. About done for the day or till later. Oh yeah, hell. I mean, of course now it don't matter right now. But had I not got this insurance money and stuff, hell, $89 is a lot of money to me. It's a hell of a lot of money. I can make that last 2 weeks on groceries. Now I got to use the money out of my renting money and shit, to do that. And it just sucks. Oh yeah, if they can get an uproar, they declare martial law and the whole 9 yards. Damn, Baba. Oh, Eddie, I know. I know how. I know how. And when I get a soda with ice, I normally do that. But I don't get sodas no more. So maybe next time I get a lemonade or a juice or something. But I'm not going to buy a bag of ice. Or no, actually, I'm going to buy a new refrigerator. Uh, this one still works and all, but I've got the door about torn off of it and shit like that. And I think it's getting ready to be retired. I'm going, they're not that. They're about under $100 or used to be. So I'm probably just going to buy a new one. And then I'll put ice trays and make my own ice. Oh yeah. Well, you know, if the people on the drugs and stuff don't get the food stamps, they're going to go out and rob for it, steal for it. It's enough they got to rob and steal to get their damn drugs and stuff. You know what I mean? That's just the plain truth. You know, if you take away their food, which you know everybody needs to be fed. Um, why don't Trump do food boxes or something? You know, why didn't Trump come up and say, "Hey, we ain't got food stamps this month for you, but we got food boxes." You know, here's your turkey for your Thanksgiving Day and yams and this, that, and the other, and this and that and the other. Why the hell didn't he put up some food boxes? You know, any rich son of a bitch like that could give everybody a couple food boxes. Everybody that needed one a food box and never miss that from their bank account. Look at Bill Gates. He could do it 10 times over and never miss it from his bank account. But you think any one of them would? Elon Musk, Trump, any one of them? No, they want to donate millions and millions of dollars to fancy up a ballroom in the White House. I don't understand the idiotic logic that we live on in America. It just baffles my mind. Yeah, yeah. Well, they don't pay taxes anyway. You think they pay taxes? They're the one that collects. That'd be funny. They pay to collect. Yeah, right. I don't think they pay taxes. Or if they do, it comes in this hand and goes to the other hand. We pay the taxes. It's retarded. They got everybody upset that they want to stop you from buying a soda at the store or a bag of chips or candy bar. That shit ain't nutritious or whatever. Junk food. Use your own damn money, people say. Well, why in the F can you buy McDonald's with it then? McDonald's is 100 times worse. And is McDonald's going to say, oh, I can't sell you a Coke? I guarantee you you'll be able to buy Coke at a McDonald's, or coffee, or orange juice, or an ice cream cone. The same shit. And talk about junk food. Worse than any bag of potato chips in it is a McDonald's. Um, but yet you can use your EBT there. So all that bullshit is just plain bullshit and stupid. Let people spend it on what they're going to spend it on. Because the ones that are going to sell them to get drugs and perhaps price, they're going to do that. Just catch them, throw them off the program. Catch the people that's buying it, catch the people that's selling it, and be done with it. There's your prison for profit and shit. You know what I mean? Instead of messing with stoners and stuff, get people that's frauding the food stamp system and all. The people that are buying it, not just the people selling it, but the stores and the people that buy the food stamps. Um, but there's a lot of people out there that really need them. I'm one of them, you know? Like I say, that $89 helps a lot. And I got blessed from the good Lord, so I'm not going to miss it this month or nothing. But later down the road, I'm going to miss the hell out of it. You know, it's 10 grand. I ain't going to last very long. The engine work, a month's rent, all that. It's, you know, it's going to be gone before you know it. But I don't think it's going to be gone within the month, like the idiot trolls said. But you never know. It could be gone tomorrow. I couldn't agree with that more, Eddie, but we're beyond that. We are beyond that. That's just what people don't realize. We're beyond all that. We are living in revelations. We're beyond that. I think we've already hit the tribulations. I personally think things are going to get fairly good real shortly. Peace is coming. A little bit of money's coming. Let's make them suffer through the holidays or Thanksgiving, but man, we're going to make their Christmas good. Things are going to turn around and start getting better here shortly. Watch. We're going to think we're back in the 90s instead of the 2020s. And that's when they're going to catch everybody off guard a couple of years later, when everything flips back assward, just like the Bible says. 3.5 years of peace and fooling the nation and this, that, and the other, and then 3.5 years of watch the hell out. Oh, hey, Eddie, every politician should make minimum wage. Every politician should make well, not just every politician, every governor, senator, everybody in your state should make minimum wage. If they want you to live on minimum wage in your state, that's what they should get. If they federal government, whatever, they should work on minimum wage. Anybody that wants to run this country, anybody in Congress, I don't care. Give the president an extra buck an hour. But they should live on what they expect the American people to live on. They should pay their own damn cell phones, their own cars and stuff too, just like we have to. Set that example. Show us what we can do. If they can make it by on $10 an hour, well, by God, $10 an hour. But if they need to make $20 an hour to pay their rent, have a cable, have their phone and stuff, by God, get $20 an hour for everyone. You know what I mean? It's like the cops. They're supposed to set an example for the bad people, right? But hell, there's a lot of bad cops and stuff. So cops should be held at a higher standard. But instead, we're stupid. We let them vote in where they get immunity to it. They can do anything they want to us, and there's not a damn thing you can do to it. They have that stupid immunity stuff where you can't sue the cops or do anything against the cops. Something immunity, I forget what it's called. And it's the stupidest thing that we let them put in there with the cops and all. Because if they didn't have that immunity shit and was held and could be sued for the shit that they do, instead of the city and all, they wouldn't do it no more. Like DUI. If they had a federal law for all states, because we know the feds, especially DOT and them, control all the states when it comes to highways. You make DWI first offense bad for them. Me, first DUI, I'd say a week in jail. Give them their license and whatnot, give them another chance. But their first DUI, they need to spend at least a week in jail, pay the fines and shit, put one of them breath things in their cars for a little while, and reset. Second DUI, a minimum of 1 year in jail. A minimum of 1 year in jail. Loss of license for 10 years. And stick to that. I mean, minimum. Third one, you're going to go to prison for about 5 years. And never have a license again. There's people that's got 5, 6, 7, 8 DUIs in different states. Hell, New Mexico, I think it's up to 10 or 11. And it's stupid. But they don't want to get rid of DUI. They want to keep selling them breath lines, keep going in court, keep it. It's a big money thing to all of them, when it shouldn't be. They should make it where people see that DUI is serious and don't want to do it because of the consequences. I mean, everybody deserves a little break. But that 1 week in jail the first time, if that don't straighten you up and you do it a second time, I wouldn't be nowhere near as good. Like I say, a year in jail and loss of your driving privileges forever or something. Third time, boom, send your ass to prison. Oh, absolutely, Tiffany, absolutely. All these preachers that want all your money and stuff, that they don't care how you live. They don't care you live in poverty. You have to go to the food bank and stuff. They just want to have their luxury cars or luxury watches and stuff. But you know what? They ain't going to the above. They just fake. All these fake Christians around, they think they're going to go above. Um, that's why I've never really cared about money. Is this going to help me out right now and all? And it's from the Lord? Yep, 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 yep. But man, there's so many times I could have sued, like in the cities and stuff, and made big money. Back when that Tennessee one and whatnot, those would have already came up to trial by now, and I would have got paid good. But I've never been about that. I like the small claims. It's kind of like my Monterey Raiders giving someone a bitch slap. Come on now. Me taking to Walmart in Georgia and giving a bitch slap. That's why they're so damn upset at me and won't settle my case or nothing. Because I bitch slapped their asses down in Georgia. I guarantee you that. Oh, prissy pussy foot CEO that Walmart's got. They need to fire the idiot. How dare he treat customers like that? If Sam Walt was here, he'd fire the idiot immediately. I ain't never did nothing to no damn Walmart. But they'll get very, 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 very little of this $9,000 I'm planning on spending. Yeah, Amazon's gonna like it. F the Walmart. I may make them bring me some groceries. But, yeah. I ain't even gonna plan on buying sandpaper, sander, or nothing that from Walmart. Normally, I'd buy all that shit from there. I'd buy all my stuff from Walmart. Oh, hell no. Not even gonna buy my T-shirts no more from Walmart. I'm gonna order me online a bulk of them and stuff. Won't have to worry about it. I'll get it at just as cheap price, if not cheaper. Yeah, I'm done with Walmart. I'm just gonna turn it over to a lawyer and let them take care of it, and not spend I may spend a little money there at it, because of my delivery and whatnot. No big deal. But and there are some products like their batteries and stuff a little cheaper that I like and whatnot. But I'm going to spend so little at Walmart's that it's not real. Because if I'm next to an Aldi's or something like that, I'm going to go to them stores instead. But I do like the convenience, like tomorrow. Or I was going to do it this evening if I have a chance, have food brought. But it's starting to get late in the day, and I'm like, damn, where the hell is this check at? So I probably won't move the RV today. Big Mike for the vice president. There you go. Oh, absolutely. They should have got rid of that electoral college. Should have never been put in place, really. That should have never, ever been allowed. Damn. Damn, Bob. I bet it did. Well, hopefully I get the call anytime. It was supposed to be delivered between 11 and 2. Now watch her be at lunch and not get the phone call because she's at lunch. That would suck. It's not obsolete, it should be illegal. Two-party system should be illegal. With a two-party system, you only have the lesser two evils. People say, well, a three-party, you got the lesser three evils. It should be open to anybody, really, that wants to run, I say, Everybody step forward that wants to run. We pick what we think's the best people and put them in and remind them, hey, we can take your ass right back out if you don't do a good job. See, they want us to think we landed on the moon. They want to think that all this wonderful stuff, but we can't hold a fair election. I can't be the only one that knows that the elections are rigged. I can't be the only one that knows that. They've proven it time and time again. And you're telling me that we're supposed to have landed on the moon and brought a man back here and all this other crap, and we can't hold a fair and honest election. Have I ever tried what, Big Mike? No, she said it was on the way, on the truck, and the expect delivery between 11 and 2. Oh, I don't know. They're rushing pretty quick for me, I would say. I bet that's what it is. She's out to lunch now. I'll bet at 3 o'clock I get the call. What do you want to bet? Oh, I'm going to get it today. She's going to call between 3 and 3:15. That's my guesstimation. I'll have to let everybody know if and when I get the call to see if I'm right. I think 3:15. That's what I'm going with. I hope I'm wrong and it's earlier. But I think they're on a couple hour long time zone difference, and that they're just getting ready to go to lunch or just went to lunch or whatever. And when she gets back from lunch, she's going to find that she's got a call from them, because it don't go to her cell phone. It goes to the office. I know because the number I call. Someone will answer it, but she won't get the message until she gets back from lunch, I'm sure. And then she'll call me. And she'll say, I called you as soon as I could. It came in while I was at lunch. And it's all cool. You know, I got to say thank you to Christina for pushing this along and everything like she did. Speaking of bet, where's the casino? Nah. Oh no, might be a good day to play a hand of blackjack. Oh, a damn WellCare commercial. Man, any of you senior citizens, stay away from that stupid ass WellCare bullshit. Pick another plan. They are just such. That's the worst thing. That's what they put me on. I didn't know you pick other plans and stuff. Stay away from WellCare people. I'm getting ready to put something in the windows about them idiots. Last year, I didn't get a penny. I kept asking them and asking them and asking them about my card, and they kept telling me that, blah, blah. Finally, in December, they said, oh, yeah, but you know what? December's, yeah, it's gone. So they didn't have to pay me any of that back pay. And they cut me off last month. They transferred me to another, which is part of their welfare shit. But they transferred me to a different agent or something. So I didn't get last month's, and probably didn't. I ain't getting this month's. That's a crock of shit. That's the other $100 I used to get in food supplement and stuff. You know, you see it advertised all the time, senior citizens, check your zip code and all, and it's paid by the federal government. They got paid, but they didn't give me the money like they're supposed to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just another big scam from the government. What's 30 minutes away? Why did you put Malvern 30 minutes away? What about that? There's too much of a gap in time that I lost track of what we was talking about. Oh, I've used it. Hell, just a couple of months ago. Here's the string still tied here. I don't know if you can see it. That's fishing string. I tied it to the table over there to my tooth, and I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I just leaned back real hard. Goodbye toothache. Bill Frank. Okay, come on, insurance. You can call. Oh, it's not quite 2 o'clock. You said it was 2. Not really. I mean, it hurts. It hurts for that quick second. It hurts for a quick second, and then the nerve dies, and no, it didn't hurt at all after that. But it hurt like hell for the couple of weeks I kept messing around with it, waiting for it to get loose enough. Now it's got to be fairly loose. Otherwise, if you don't jerk hard enough, you may make it hurt. So you got to tie a good knot, jerk it hard enough. Make sure it's loose though. Here they are. Hang on, I'll come back. Hey, the check's in the mail. The check's on the way. Whatever. I don't know why it won't give me the camera back. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I know you can't see me, but can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm going to end this. I'm headed to go pick up my check. I just got a black screen. Hey, thank you, everybody. I'm headed to go pick up the check. I'll do a live maybe when I get it, or a short or something. I got to go pick up the check and try and head to a bank and stuff. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream. United we stand. If we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Most of all, the man upstairs love you. Have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.